and welcome to the 2019 St. Patrick's Day Parade. This is the 18th year that we've had the parade right here in the village of Buchanan. The history of the village of Buchanan goes back to the 1800s. Alexander Buchanan came here to this area after his cape factory burned down in Newark, New Jersey. Alexander brought a tannery from two fellows named Strang and White. Our streets, you'll see, we have White Street and Strang Street, names from them. They started to manufacture tablecloths in a building that was located on White Street. Alexander's four sons went on to develop one of the largest oilcloth plants in the country called Standard Coated Products, which employed nearly 400 people in 1920. The name of Buchanan was so popular that the area took its name even before 1890. When the village was created in 1928, it was named Buchanan to recognize the great contributions of the Buchanan family. So it's a little bit rainy out today, but it reminds us of Ireland. And the Irish are strong, so I'm sure we'll all be out in support of the parade. I'm very, very proud to announce our Grand Marshals this year are our very own Buchanan seniors. They make Buchanan what it is today. It's not just a piece of property. It's where neighbors know their neighbors. The Buchanan seniors get together once a week right here, and they gather for social situations. They contribute to this community in so many different ways. They support our local hospital. They support our local veterans. They have a scholarship each year for a senior at our local high school, Hendrick Hudson. So today, join us as we celebrate our Buchanan seniors and we celebrate the great Irish. Thank you. Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2019 St. Patrick's Day Parade in the beautiful village of Buchanan. Today, just for the parade, we have made the weather look just like it is in Ireland. Thanks everybody for coming out. We can just start to see the Chief's Police, Buchanan Chief of Police, Officer Tubbs. Chief Tubbs was with us for 37 years, recently retired. We have a new chief, Chief Johansson, and he will be starting off our parade. The first police chief of Buchanan, just so you know all the facts and the history of this wonderful town, was in 1929, George Segnan. And I know we've had many generations of Segnans who have stayed around and grew up in the village. The excitement's starting to build. I can see the Wheelers over there. Jill and Bobby Wheeler, yeah, they're having a great time. We got some kids over here. This year's parades honoring the Grand Marshals will be our Buchanan senior citizens. They are the life of Buchanan. We're so honored to have them with us today. We've put quite a few of them in the car because of the weather, but they'll be with us. There it goes. It's good to see that the Chief of Police is abiding by the speed limits of Tate Avenue. The village of Buchanan is not only protected by its own police force, we also have the Buchanan Fire Department. Following behind the chief, we will have our Buchanan Engine Color Guard. We have Michael Eichler Jr., Michael Eichler Sr., Rocco Picciano, and Jason Martin representing company number 1. And as they begin to approach us, you'll actually start to hear in the distance the bagpipers. Ian is our bagpiper today. He's been with the Highland Piper since 1998 at the age of 16. He was pipe sergeant, second to pipe major, in the local Connecticut competition band near where he grew up. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to Buchanan Police Department, Buchanan's finest. Here's the Chief of Buchanan, followed by his color guard. That's Colin Park driving the Chief's car. And now, here we have some of our grand marshals, ladies and gentlemen, the people who have made Buchanan what this town, this village is, our senior citizens. We have Gary Brown driving one of our cars. I think we have Mrs. Begani, Mrs. Stiletto in there. Mrs. Metzer, thank you. Thank you for making Buchanan what it is. First Lady, Barbara Begani, her husband George was mayor for many, many years here. Oh, look at this group. This group's so active, they're actually walking the whole parade. Hello, Papa Joe. Thank you very much, everybody. Look, they even got, look, it's second generation marchers walking too. They are not, these two are not part of the senior citizens, but they're getting there. Third generation. And here's our leprechaun throwing candy out for the kids along the route. Following closely behind, we have the mayor of Buchanan, Teresa Knickerbocker. We have a lot of our officials who are walking here today. I see Dwayne Jackson. I see Debbie Carter. We have John Testa is with us today, Frank Farrell, Nick Zachary, Jennifer Daly. Is Mr. Pasquale out there? So as you can see, these fine people marching are the people who keep our town safe, our village safe. These are the people who have dedicated their lives to public service. We thank you all very much, and thanks for coming out to join us today. Hey, Debbie. Dan O'Neill's here. Go throw him right in. Now, I don't know if Mr. Jackson is handing out beads or he's picking up the candy along the way.
How are you?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dwayne Jackson, he actually saved the world, or at least New York City. How are you, sir?
How are you? It's great to be here.
Handing out scarves.
And thanks for stopping the rain.
Mwah. Love
Okay.
you. And what would be a parade without a band? future Eagle Scouts, I hope. These kids were great. These kids were here since 1 o'clock, bearing the rain, and all ready to represent. Cub Scout Pack 118 comes out of Furnace Woods Elementary School. Thank you for coming out on this rainy day. Following next is the Hendrick Hudson famous volleyball team. Go Sailors! It's a great group of women. Many of these girls go on, receive scholarships to continue their education and continue playing volleyball in college. Where's the coach? All right, there we go. Here are some of the coaches back here. Thank you. Here we go. Thank you, girls. Next we have the Hudson Heralds. This group is led by Bill Lemack. They've been honoring us with their talents for many, many years. We're so happy to have them back. Let's take a listen. They have been servicing our cars and vehicles for many, many years. Thanks for joining us. Closely followed by Little Bear, where I have personally spent a lot of money. But they do a great job, and I appreciate it. They're keeping my 17-year-old Toyota rolling. Thank you, Little Bear. Is this Mike Giuliano? Is this the birthday boy? Happy birthday, Mike! Mike is a great young man. He's a second, probably third generation. He's got a wonderful landscaping business. Go ahead and check out Mike Giuliani's Landscaping. AA Karting, AAA Karting. Joining us yet again. Karagani is here, they're landscaping. Fall cleanup, spring cleanup, it's coming around that time. Give them a buzz. Thanks for joining us. Looks like we have another one of our bands coming up. Thank you to the parade committee. We appreciate everything you do year after year. Sir? Buchanan Fire Department. We We thank you for your service. Thanks for keeping us safe. Thanks for joining us. Best fire department ever. And what would be a parade without representation from a lot of our local fire departments? We thank all of them for giving up their time, coming out to support Buchanan, to support our parade, and to support the Irish heritage. The Montrose Fire Department. Thank you, Montrose. You know, a lot of our Buchanan residents raise their children into the fire department. They then take over and become firemen and women. We appreciate everything they do. Our Buchanan residents are part of Montrose, they're part of Buchanan, they're part of Verplank. All working together.
Yeah, but she went on Americans on Canada. Oh, no. Yeah, no, was it? No. Americans on, no.
This is the Verplank Fire Department. Now we have some of our finest EMTs, our Portland Ambulance Corps, here to always help us out and protect us. So thank you for joining us. You should be here again. That's Brian Tubbs riding in the first car. And my neighbor! Thank you so much. We thank them for their service. They're our local EMTs, Cortland EMS. We have Mohegan Fire Department. Thanks for coming down and supporting Buchanan. Lake Mohegan. And now we have Here's Buchanan's rescue truck. And here they are, making quite a lot of noise. Village. Thank you for coming out. Appreciate it. These are the Iron Men of Continental Village. And Continental Village has the next generation of firemen right in the back there. We thank all of our local fire departments coming out and joining us today. The firemen and women are a very close-knit group. If one goes out, there's always another fire department there to protect and stand by on call. We thank all of our fire departments for being here today. Following up behind Lake Mohegan Fire District, Church, we have our Montrose Fire Department. Montrose, Buchanan, the Verplank Fire Departments all work very closely to protect the Tri-Village area.
Hi, Clever.
Hello there! All right, Chuck. Not only is a fireman, he also helps build my sets up at the high school, so keep thank him. Joey Witt sitting on the side there. Marshals Fire and Rescue. You know, I do feel a little old because most of these young men and women driving these trucks all followed it through the high school, so I've got to see them for many, many years growing up. We thank them all for their service. They volunteer their time to serve and protect. Hey Pete, how you doing? Thank you. Following, we have Marshals VA, our Veterans Hospital, here located in Marshals, very much a part of our support team. We thank them for coming out to our parade. Thank you. And following up, we have our green fire trucks, so it's got to be Verplank. How are you? Hey, Jimmy. Yeah, I know all these guys, but they've been living here for 1,000 years. It's so beautiful to live in Buchanan and see generation after generation raise their families here. Thank you. And with the sign of the bus, we know that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of another successful Buchanan St. Patrick's Day Parade. We thank you all for coming out. We thank our incredible parade committee for all their hard work. We thank our town officials, and please, a special thank you to our law enforcement who are here today, who have kept Tate Avenue safe and have made this parade what it is today. thank you all for joining us again this year. We hope to be back again next year. And it wouldn't be Irish if we didn't end with a little Irish prayer. So if you'll allow me to end our 2019 Buchanan St. Patrick's Day Parade with a little Irish toast. May there always be work for your hands to do. May your purse always hold a coin or two. May the sun always shine on your window pane. May a rainbow be certain to follow each rain. May the hand of a friend always be near. May God fill your heart with gladness and cheer. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hands. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.